Hello, I'm Hannah.
I'm Thea.
And I'm Rose.
And
we're students at Tambridge House School.
We're here reporting on the Dyslexia School Award.
Just because someone's dyslexic does not mean they're stupid. They have many other talents.
Did you know that 1 in 10 students are dyslexic?
People who are dyslexic may also have short-term memory.
Hi guys, this is Ellie, a Year 7 student, and we are interviewing her about the Dyslexia Award. And so, Ellie, do you know anything about the school's Dyslexia Award?
I don't know.
Okay, so the School Dyslexia Award is basically showing that the school supports students with dyslexia.
How do you think the school supports students with dyslexia?
I think that they, for example, when they have slides, they don't have black and white writing because that's often quite hard to read. So they help doing that, and they also they have TAs to help students with that.
Correct. They also have specialist packs in each department to help out students with dyslexia. And the teachers are trained to help students with dyslexia. This is Tom, a Year 7 student, and we are interviewing him about the Dyslexia School Award. So do you know what the Dyslexia School Award is?
No, not really.
Okay, so the Dyslexia School Award is basically showing that our school supports people with dyslexia.
So how do you think the school supports children with dyslexia?
By taking them out of classes and helping them read and write and that.
Thank you. Thank you for your time.
So this is Max, a Year 7 student, and we're going to be interviewing him about the Dyslexic School Award. So Max, do you know anything about the Dyslexic School Award?
No, I don't think so.
So the Dyslexic School Award is basically showing that the school supports students with dyslexia.
Cool.
So how do you think the school supports these students with dyslexia?
Well, I think the teachers help them and take them out in some lessons to just help them with their English and all their lessons.
Yeah, thank you for your time.
So this is one of our teachers, Mr. Mansell, and we're going to ask him about the Dyslexia School Award. So, do you think the Dyslexia Award has helped the school in any way?
Yes, definitely. I teach some dyslexic students, and I've got some dyslexic students in my tutor group, and I think it's really benefited them.
How has the Dyslexia Award helped your understanding and teaching?
It's definitely helped me to think about how I would display things on the board using particular colours, and also thinking about the way that I might make a worksheet. So it's definitely helped me to plan things and think about how I can help people.
Okay, thank you.
So, this is one of our dyslexia specialists, Mrs. O'Connell. She's actually one of the people who helped get the award, so we wanted to ask her some questions. So, first off, how do you help students in the school with dyslexia?
Right, well, there are many ways that we help students with dyslexia, but the main way is that we have trained staff in the school to understand what dyslexia is and what it isn't, and how to help students in the classroom, whether it's differentiating work so that it's more suitable for dyslexics, or giving them help with their homework or whatever it is, whatever support they need, so that staff are really aware of how to help students now. But we also teach students in separate lessons. Sometimes we take them out of lessons if they need it, and they get specialist help with their literacy.
So, do you think the Dyslexia Award has helped the school?
I think so, yes. Many teachers have said to me that they have found it really useful to have the dyslexia toolkits in the classroom, and they're really happy that they can help students, for example, by providing coloured overlays. A number of students have said that's really helped their speed of their reading and the clearness of their reading. Lots of students have said that they feel that teachers really do take account of their dyslexia now. They still give them challenging work, but that they take account of their dyslexia in what they expect them to produce, their written work and things like that.
Good.
So, yeah.
So do you think the school has become more understanding of dyslexia?
I think so, yes. I think there are always going to be people in the school who knew a lot about dyslexia, and of course many of the teachers in the school are dyslexic, as up to sort of 1 in 10 people are dyslexic. So there are always going to be people who knew quite a bit about it already, and there are some people who knew next to nothing, and some people maybe even feel that dyslexia doesn't really exist. So it's been really good to sort of get everybody up to a certain level of knowledge about it, which I think is really important, as there are so many dyslexic students in the school, that we all understand what it is.
This is some of the kind of things that you'd find in a dyslexic-friendly classroom.
Okay, so during the time that we did the DASA project, we wanted to make sure that all teachers had access to things that were going to help students in the classroom. And one of the really important things that we gave teachers were these coloured overlays. You get them in lots of different colours. We've got green, we've got pink, we've got orange. And all these do, you put them over a sheet with ordinary white backgrounds and black writing on it, and it dulls down the background colour, which makes it easier to read for many dyslexics who have a problem with the glary white page and the black letters. So we use these coloured overlays. We use them in exams now as well as ordinarily in the classroom. Many teachers will have them. And what we also give students who need it are these smaller coloured overlays, which are called reading rulers, and these have a tracking line on them as well. And these little aids have proved to be really popular with students and with teachers who feel, they feel good about being able to help their students. And a lot of students have said it's helped them read much more quickly and easily. So those are one of the things we included in the toolkit. Another really important thing that we have given to teachers are these ACE dictionaries. These are different to ordinary dictionaries. They are designed for dyslexic students and they work in a very different way. If you were just to have a look inside one, it doesn't give you explanations what the word means or anything else. It just focuses on spelling. And there's a very specific way that you find the spellings in the book, which means that you don't have to rely on knowing the first letters of the word to be able to spell it. Because as you can probably imagine, if you try and spell the word photograph and you're dyslexic, you might think it starts with an F, because that's what it sounds like. But you can get around that problem with these kinds of specialist dictionaries, but it would take me a bit too long to explain how that works. But believe me, they're really, really good. And then we gave lots of other little kind of just useful visual aids for staff, whether in maths lessons. This one converts decimals to percentages and fractions. These are just useful little memory aids, because many dyslexic students can have problems with memory. And we've got little spelling high frequency word fans here. So the first most common spellings in our language are on these. So these are useful just sitting on desks. And staff were involved in making their own resources as well, such as this literacy mat here for English. But it's just really useful to have those kind of spelling and vocabulary in front of a student if you're dyslexic. If you've got it there in front of you, you don't have to ask the person next to you or the teacher. So, as well as me giving resources to teachers were involved in providing a lot of resources for students as well, and they have done brilliantly with that.
Right, thank you very much. That was very informative. So that's really good. Do you have anything to say, Hannah?
No.
Thea? Thank you.
You're
That was
welcome.
amazing. Thank you very much.
It's lovely to talk to you all girls.
The Dyslexia Award is all about equality.
We're a rights respecting school.
And this is RRR Week, Rights, Respecting and Responsibilities.